trip to the doctors, the eye doctors, although both my eyes are dilated, so the world does have kind of that shiny orb around it. Only a couple of hours. Last time it was 5, so pleased about that. It is time to wrap it up for March the 10th, and we're going to get busy doing that right now. Okay, we came in today, this morning, wanting to buy basically the 50 to 55 area, and we were hoping to sell 65 to 70. Well, the market didn't allow it. The market came in lower. We had a high just at 63. Had all of the selling behind us, so the first trade was to be a seller. And it set up really nicely right here. A retest failure with the letter S over that particular bar. And you were short, and you were able to pick up 3 points. If you'd taken this trade, definitely a loser. The market comes up. This is a retest failure. We don't have the 2 bars in between that pull back. We have 4 attempts to take it higher, and we don't. So 4 attempts to take it higher. When you come out the bottom, you should be short. And it would have given you a small winner. This would have been a small winner. No trade here, no trade there. This B was a very small winner. This mean green trade was a loser. Either of these 2 S's would have been a nice winner. This S would have been a nice winner. So it was very, very, very quiet, contained trading. It was a slow grind all day long. There are easier days to trade, but when we have really markets that really aren't allowed to seek their natural lows that are supported by the 50-lot trader in down markets, and that support went right through to that bar right there. We don't get the volatility some days that we need to make it work. So we believe that there was 1 sell left in the market, and the market drifted lower, and then when it made this new low right here, you can see you're in the 46 area to 53, very, very tight range once again. So very, very tough trading today. It has been easier. Looking at the F1 screen, definitely a sell, lower high and a lower low. Looking at the F2 screen, be looking at a B for sure, so that will confirm it. So we'll come in to the overnight session looking for a place to sell it. And you can see right here that we're dealing with a B with volume below time. Now this is important. This just 1 tick right there. That's all it takes. Volume is skewed. Volume is below time. Sell it. So the last rotate up was 50, and M period we stopped here. So selling the 50 to 52 area, if we're to close right here at 48, is the first sell. Selling the 54, 56 area is the second sell, assuming it closed right here. If we close it at the 50 area, we'll be trying to sell the 55 to 60 area. So definitely a B right here. On the downside, that 35 to 38 area has been really, really good support, but right now support's 45 to 47. So for Globex, buying 1, 45 to 47, and buy 2 will make 38 to 40. So getting short in the overnight session, I think, is the way to trade it. If we were to come in tomorrow morning, pretty sure we'd be looking for a short there too. Okay, on the both the bond and the note this morning, they were strong, and they wanted to be buyers coming in for one reason and one reason only, the 3-year auction today. And we thought we might get at least 1 sell out of the stock market, and that's what happened. So this one definitely says we're buyers, higher low, higher high. It is that simple. And we've looked at this a lot of different ways for a very long time, and it works. The bid coverage was 3.33 to 1. We said on the 3-year if it was greater than 3.2, it was an excellent auction. Market didn't rally and break out. We've got the 10-year tomorrow, and if the market was going to be soft, it'd be in that. But based on what we have right now, we should trade up a little bit in the overnight session. So selling failure to take out 27.2704 is the trade, and I imagine the overnight session will get back up and try to retest this area right here. The backup sell would be 7 to 11. On the buy side, we had a down to 23. We have this high here at 24.5. So like we were this morning, we were 17 to 21. We raised it to 25. We'll keep it there. Got into the top of it, an E period, then buy 2 would be 13 to 17. Not much news tomorrow. The EIA inventories and Treasury budget looking for minus 192 after the day session, and the financials are closed tomorrow. Okay, the knob spread expanded again today. That's bullish. And if you wanted one indicator for side to trade, the note and the bond is the knob spread expanding or contracting. That would do it. Very, very strong P, and you can see that it's a strong P because the knob did expand. Where did it stop? Now remember, all time frames, all markets. This is volume right there. This is the attractor. Theory says if we go through a low volume number, the next stop is the high volume number. So the low volume number happened to be right here at 5802. And where did the market stop next? Took a while to get there. It was the high volume number. All time frames, all markets. That's why you want to learn this stuff. So selling failure to take out 24, 28 is the easiest trade to see. And on the buy side, last rotate was 13, then 10. Yeah, that ledge at 8. So I'd like to do 5s to 9s, maybe get a little. If we sell in the overnight, this would contract a little bit. Sometimes we get selling in the overnight off the 10-year. And then 29 to 1 for buy 2. And probably trying to do the same thing tomorrow. Just depends on what goes on in the overnight. Okay, gold, we came in, we were sellers this morning. Liked the short side of the market, wanted to sell the 68 area. Thought that we could get down to the 55 area. And just touch the top of our desired buy zone in that 57 area. So the sell at 68 worked out pretty nicely. We got a pretty clean break here at 63. We're at 60, so selling 63, 65, sell 1. 68, 70, sell 2. That's where support and resistance are. 55, 57, buy 1. And 50, 52, buy 2. Looking at the euro got smacked again today. I mean, we've been talking about it since summer, and you just want to sell rallies, period. And you got a little staying power, or buy puts anyway. So here we are at 106, which is a trade that we liked. So 690 to 107, it's aggressive. Don't really like that trade. 75 for buy 2. Like the sell side, so 20 to 30, picking up this area right in here, that F period high. Sell 1, 50 to 60, sell 2, picking up this volume right here. Both the inside numbers, the number 1 levels, are pretty aggressive, but you'll be able to see it in the overnight session whether support or resistance are going to hold or not. And crude oil. Everybody says crude's going to sell again. So we've got a volume node down here. Put all this stuff together, you're going to see a fairly normalized distribution, so it's still definitely a B. So go look at those, put them where they are. Do an in split here, fold that in. There's your new distribution down, lower high, lower low. We are sellers. 47.50. G period low, 48.90. So 47.75, 48. Probably pretty good support. And then this low down here at 46.75 to 47. Looking at the F2 screen to fine tune that. Now this market, again, we've been looking at Bs. It's been trying to sell. The call was pretty easy. This market needs volume in this area, and we've got some volume up here at 49.30, so let it retest that 49.30 area, sell 1, and then 50 to 75, sell 2. On the buy side, 48.25, 48 even, and 47.50 for buy 2. Have the EIA inventories. Now, what they'd like to see tomorrow is nothing put into storage, but I don't know how they do that. People will produce and sell as much as they possibly can. So the EIA numbers, when supposedly storage is all filled up, might take on a different import. Normally, the market whipsaws and then reverses off of them. That's all I have for March the 10th, 2015. See you bright and early in the morning, 6:45 a.m. Central Time. Y'all have a great evening.